My name is Gary Broadbent. I'm the Vice President of Global Enablement there. Our department consists of both solution enablement, which we roll out to our customers, and also our implementation staff, as well as partners for implementing our solution. And it also includes sales enablement as well. A lot of my history and background relates to the sales side of the organisation, so a primary focus for myself over the last few years there has been on the sales enablement side of things. And Highspot has been a great part of that journey. Through my own personal lens, I could see that our sales teams have been struggling as I came into the sales enablement role with the accessibility straight out of content. Okay, we did the best job we could using SharePoint, and it did the job, but it wasn't an ideal solution. The thing that actually helped make the decision in JAGGAER was the partner channel. So one of our major go-to-market strategies is to work closer with large system integrator partners. But in order to do that, they need to have access as well to a lot of the content. And since SharePoint is an internal-facing resource, that simply wasn't possible. Now, we had a couple of other options, but nothing really quite fitted the bill. So that in itself created enough of a business case. And of course, I wanted our sales teams to be able to collaborate effectively with the partner channel as well. And Highspot has created that platform, not just for the partners to be able to access all the resources that JAGGAER has for them, but also a collaborative space where our sales teams can work hand in hand with the partners on key opportunities. Highspot has a lot of great capabilities in the solution. There were some specific things there that very much stood out as being strengths and unique. Actually, I think the user experience that Highspot delivers is standout compared to the competition. And we started with a list of 12 to 15. We whittled that down to about 4 or 5, and then we finally went down to 2. I did a lot of market research, and I was persuaded more and more throughout the duration around the strengths that Highspot had over the competition. The user experience, as I said, on reflection, stood out clear. And it was the ability to tailor the user experience, which actually stood out as particularly important. So the use of SmartPages to create better experiences that fitted our SDR team versus our account management team, or account exec team, or the CSM team. So that was a big influencing factor. The digital sales room that you have, known as pitch styles in Highspot, is also, I guess, the second big factor of influence in going with Highspot as well. That was an absolute necessity for me. I've worked with previous companies in the past with the ability to stand up microsites quickly for us to create a much more personalized and engaging experience with our clients and prospects. And Highspot showed some really good examples of that, and how easy it was to set up, as well as the analytics and insights that you get back. And the third thing I would add into this was the knowledge and context. So the ability to infuse Highspot more seamlessly with Salesforce, which is our CRM system, in order to be able to promote and suggest content based on the opportunity in hand, the region, the size of the opportunity, where it is in the sales stage, the industry. That's something we've still to roll out further, but it's something that was, I got really excited about during the buying cycle for us. So those were the 3 things that stood out as unique strengths, if you like, for us when we were looking at Highspot. And I was talking through this with various people over the last couple of days. There are lots of factors that move the needle on any go-to-market strategy that we execute, and sales enablement are part of that, but so are many other departments as well. So it is something that we struggle a little bit more with, but I think the biggest influencing factor is the positivity that our exec teams are hearing over the use of Highspot. So I wouldn't boil it down to specific hard numbers, but the qualitative information and feedback that we're getting from all of our sales teams. And normally with sales teams, it can be really difficult to get people to adopt new tools. With Highspot, it's kind of drawing them in a lot more. Very quickly, they are seeing the benefit that it's giving them, not just from how quickly they can find what they're looking for, but back to the digital sales room experience, the insight that they're able to get back through their client engagement that it's bringing. So that speaks volumes just now. And I think our ELT, executive leadership team, really respond well to that. But as we continue to go on the journey, I'm going to be looking into more statistics and using more of the scorecards to really assess what the usage and adoption is like truly between different regions and different teams, and the usage of product marketing content and through pitches and sales enablement content as well. Highspot has really helped to drive better marketing and sales alignment by giving us a collaborative space to work together on all the assets that we want the sales teams to be using effectively as possible. But it's not just the collaborative space, it's the structures that it's providing as well. We're really starting to lean more heavily into not just the spots, but the playbooks structure that Highspot has set up. And that's, for me, I think a game-changing factor when it comes to the collaboration, because it provides continuity and it blends together both what they need to know, what they need to say, what they need to show, and what they need to do, which is a combination of sales enablement and marketing working together. And I think that framework itself has really started to create a direction that is going to make it much easier for future go-to-market projects for us to work on collaboratively.